guys! So today we are doing a little chit-chatty get ready with me. We're gonna be talking about a couple of different things. Kind of just gonna see where this one takes us. I know you guys really love these videos, and I'm sorry I haven't put one out in like a week, basically. I've been so busy with school. Like, it's been insane. The fact that I've been able to put out any videos this week just, like, blows my mind. Just because of how stressed and, like, busy I've been. But today, I had my last, like, go in for it final. Like, I had my last time I had to go into, and I'm actually transferring schools this semester, so that was my last time at that school. But there's been a lot of things going on lately in the community, kind of, and I just wanted to, like, talk about all of them. Which one do I want to use? I'm going to use my Fenty. Start with the most recent one and then kind of work my way backwards, if that's okay. So I wanted to talk about Tati calling out John Cookian because I was living, I was breathing, I was obsessed. So if you guys didn't see, he might have deleted it by the time I post this video because he's a little snake who just deletes things and then pretends they never happened. John Cookian actually made a video yesterday, and it was like the real reason that Tati doesn't support Too Faced. And he was like, I have an inside source, and from what I heard, Tati is just boycotting Too Faced and mad at Too Faced because Jared, when they went to the peach party, didn't recognize her. And that's why she's mad. And that's why she doesn't support them anymore. And I was watching it and like, I was like looking at it and I was like, this doesn't even make a lot of sense. Because if you know Tati, if you watch her videos, Tati's probably the only beauty YouTuber on YouTube, like a big one, who hasn't had many scandals. Like, she's not super problematic. She doesn't really have, people were kind of mad at her for being friends with Jeffree. But like, if your biggest scandal is just like you're hanging out with somebody who's problematic, I just feel like that's not a big scandal. So the whole video was him basically just saying like, Tati's just mad because Jared didn't know who he was. I think it was more, the video was more for him to be able to say that he went to a Too Faced party and met Jared. I think it was less about and also he kept saying like, I was personally invited. Pretty much every YouTuber who lived in, I looked up like who was there. Pretty much every YouTuber in England was invited because the store was opening in London. So if you had over a certain amount of subscribers, it looked like they invited you. So he made it seem like Jared Blandino, who is a billionaire who knows everybody and everybody knew him. But at this party, like when he was talking about his experience, he was like, Jared saw me and wanted to immediately talk to me and know who I was. So he made it seem like Jared knew exactly who John Cookian was. Like a 300,000 subscriber YouTube channel, but he didn't know who Tati was. And that's who has 3 million subscribers. And that's why Tati was so angry at Jared. The whole thing is kind of just like bullshit. Like, it didn't make a lot of sense. It seemed like he was just kind of trying to like do none of it made a lot of sense to me. And I feel like I wasn't alone because I was looking at the comments and a lot of people said a similar thing. And I saw one comment, and this was before Tati tweeted about it. And I was like, people were saying like, this isn't true because Tati and Jared have met before. And I'm going to use the NARS. They've met before. In like 2015 they met. And I remember her talking about it and blah, blah, blah. And he didn't respond to any of those comments or say anything about that. Which, in my opinion, is so irresponsible that he doesn't, like, take what his subscribers are saying seriously. You guys comment on my stuff. I'm not trying to say I'm, like, a great YouTuber. Because I'm not. But I recently did a, like, Havana-inspired makeup tutorial where I just did, like, based on the song and the cover art of Havana. And a girl commented and was like, did you know that Jordan Byers did a series like this? And I had no idea that she had done that because I don't really watch her videos that often. And I went and looked, and sure enough, she had. And so I commented, and I was like, I'll leave her link in the description. Like, I feel so bad. I didn't get inspiration from her for this. I thought it was an original idea, but if it isn't, like, I'm gladly going to own up to that. And it's the same thing with these drama videos when you guys tell me, And I feel like all drama channels do that. Like, I feel like Martin Lewis and, like, Petty Page and, like, everyone, I feel like when they're directly told, like, hey, what you're saying could be wrong, they adjust and are like, oh, my bad. Like, I feel like that's what everyone should do. If you're called out on being wrong, just admit it. Like, just own up to it. So, Jungkookian made the video, right? And I saw those comments and I was like, well, that's interesting. Like, I wonder if it is bullshit what he's saying, because it probably is. I don't trust a word that comes out of his mouth. So everything he says is just a lie, in my opinion. But, like, maybe it could be true. I don't know. But then I go on Twitter and I was like, oh my God. Tati, the Tati, 3 million subscribers, like, queen of YouTube, sent him, like, called him out on Twitter and was like, at Jungkookian, your sources are wrong. I met Jared back in, like, 2015 and provided a picture from 2015 when she met Jared. And also, on top of that, she provided the email where they personally invited her to the party of, like, 10 influencers, and Jared knew exactly who she was. Tati did say she figured the source that John was talking about was Jared's sister, and that she was, like, feeding him false information. But my issue with that is, like, this could have been debunked by John with just a Google search. Like, he could have just Googled Tati Westbrook, Jared Blandino, and these pictures would have come up. Like, this information would have come up. This wasn't, like, private information, like, privilege. Tati talked about it in a video, apparently, back in 2015. So, my issue here is, like, you didn't even... And this just proves to me that this is what he does in every single video he makes. One person tells him one thing, and he doesn't even bother to verify it or check it out. He's trying to ruin people's careers with the stuff that he says, and he's not even verifying it or trying to work it out. So then what killed me, what actually, like, slayed me about this whole conversation. So Tati says this to him, and then even sends him the DM. And it was, like, radio silence from John. And I was, like, waiting. I was like, something is going to happen. I still have him on Twitter because I have a Twitter account that is not... I'm not followed to him, mind you. But I can still see his tweets. I don't want to do anything to, like, boost him. But I still need to, like, be able to know. But I can still see his tweets because I have a Twitter account for this channel that you guys can follow. That's a Smoky Glow Twitter. But I also have, like, a private Twitter account that I've had since I was, like, 14. And I do all of my kind of, like, sleuthing on that one. And then all of a sudden he tweets. And he's like, Tati, I just woke up. Please check your DMs, tweeting at her. I don't know if they had a private conversation. I'm assuming that they probably did. I'm sorry, there's so much banging. I'm assuming they probably did have some sort of talk. Just because I can't imagine that she would just tweet that and then, like, ignore him. Because Tati doesn't seem like that type of person. I don't know, though. I don't know if she actually took the time to, like, talk to him in person or not. But she debunked the fuck out of his video. Like, completely proved that that was false, what he said. Completely proved it was just wrong. So then John, because he's so annoying and can't just say, like, oh, I was wrong. I didn't check my source out enough. I was in a rush to get the story out. Sorry, I'll delete the video. He can't just do that. He can't just ever, ever, ever be wrong. So he tweets out. Let me freaking find the tweet. I screenshotted it in case he chose to delete it, because he deletes everything. Okay, so he tweeted at Tati and said, when did I lie about you? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And then retweeted her tweet where she said, guys, don't hate on John. I don't hate Jungkookian. I don't hate anyone. But what I do hate is being lied about. Just reached my boiling point. Please don't feel the need to name call in defense of me. And so then he said, can somebody tell me what I made up about Tati, ... I'm lost. Literally replayed her videos and looked at the timeline of events. That's it. Okay. A couple problems there, because that's not it. That's not all you did. And it's so funny. Like, do you even know what you say in your videos? Like, do you take any sort of thought into what you say in your videos? Because if somebody, like, said something, I know pretty well what I said, especially a video that I posted that day. I pretty much know what I said in the video. I feel like most YouTubers do. For him to sit there and say all he said was looking at a timeline of events and looking at the videos and building a timeline like he's some investigative journalist who's so impressive, is just actually a blatant lie. Because what he did do in the video was state multiple times, that Tati was angry because Jared didn't know who he was, and that's why she was upset. And then also went on to talk about the fact that maybe she was just being sensitive and it was Jared's fault because he invited a ton of people and she was upset because there was PR packages that were sent out that had her name, and so she should have. And it's just all like, it's not like he tore into Tati either. Like, I'm not trying to say that he like attacked her or did anything crazy like that, because he definitely didn't. He definitely didn't attack her. You could tell he was trying not to piss off both people because I think he wants Tati to feature his makeup on her channel, which I don't think is ever going to happen because you've literally burned every bridge in the beauty community at this point. Like, I don't think any major person is really going to be talking about your makeup. That's, I guess, besides the point. But also, he wants to stay friends with Jared because he had this one invite to a Too Faced party. So he doesn't want to piss off Jared and he doesn't want to piss off Tati, but he still wants to cover this fake story that's being said. It was obvious in the video that there was a bias towards Jared. Like, he wanted Jared to be the right one in the situation. And as a viewer, I think that was a little bit frustrating. Just because he told this, again, I think I already talked about this for a second, but he told this, like, fake story of, like, Jared seeing him across the room and trying to get to him, but he couldn't because there were so many people around them and blah, blah, blah. And my issue with this is, like, you took, like, a grainy little dark selfie with him. It looked like you were just passing by and you were like, hey, can I get a selfie? And he was like, sure, I took a selfie with you. Don't lie to me and tell me that Jared Blandino knew exactly who you were and wanted to talk to you and went out of his way to talk to you. Like, don't lie like that. It's not cute to just, like, lie to make yourself seem more important. It's cool enough that you got to go to it's, like, you don't have to, this is what I'm trying to say, like, it's cool enough that you got to go to that party. Like, that's so cool that you got to go and do that. That's actually super impressive and, like, awesome for you. Like, I'm mad about it because I don't like you, but it's not like, it's, like, still cool. Like, you didn't have to lie and make it seem like it was cooler than it was. Like, you could have just stopped at, I went to a Too Faced party. Like, you didn't have to make it this big whole drama. You're so freaking fantastic thing. Like, it could have just been as simple as, I went to the Too Faced party and I met Jared for it briefly and it was great. Like, I had a great time at the party. Honestly, for you to be covering this story at all when you have a bias with Too Faced as far as you wanting to, like, you be on their PR list and it's obvious that you want to be in with them, for you to, like, just cover this story at all is kind of ridiculous. But you did, and you got called out. And instead of saying, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Tati, who proved, I'm pretty sure the video's still up that he posted. Let's check it out on the handy dandy phone. Let's see. It's still up 23 hours later. It's still up on his channel. He will delete things when he looks bad, but this is, like, drama for him. Like, this is getting him views. Unfortunately, I know Tati was just trying to speak out and talk about how kind of the injustice of the situation. Like, I understand why she was doing that. But unfortunately, this is just going to give him so much more traffic to his YouTube channel. People are going to watch it and people are going to leave hate. But the way that YouTube works is they don't really care if you're they don't read the comments. Like, a comment is still a comment. So you're getting all this hate and stuff. I don't know. It's just frustrating because he's still benefiting from this. That's why he still has the video up. He's not going to delete it because Tati talked to him. Like, this is what he's always wanted, is for a beauty guru to just, like, talk to him about this and acknowledge him in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. Look back at his previous videos. He would reach so hard to try and make it seem like Jeffree Star was, like, referencing him and talking about him. He even does it now. Jeffree said the word beach in one of his, like, Snapchats, and John Cookium was like, he is stealing my vocabulary. And I know he's, like, semi-joking, but is he joking? He just blatantly is like, I didn't lie about her. I never said anything about her other than the fact that I just watched videos and built a timeline. When you can watch the video and know that that's not what he did. That's not what he did. He told everyone on his channel, he told all of his followers that Tati was angry because Jared didn't know who she was, and made her seem like she was so irrelevant and so crazy for, like, not knowing who she, like, so crazy for expecting Jared to know who she was. And that's not the case. That's just not the case. It's not, like, it's not right that he gets to do these things and then just turn around and be like, well, I didn't do them. Because you did. There's literal evidence. Like, the balls on this kid to just blatantly keep lying like this just blows my mind. Like, astounds me that he really just thinks he can keep lying and lying and lying and lying. And, like, it's fine. Like, who cares? Who cares about the truth? The truth is irrelevant. Let me know what you guys kind of think about that tea. I feel like it's interesting to look at. Just to see the blatant lying that's happening, I think is a little bit interesting. It's definitely frustrating. Just especially, like, from my perspective as somebody who kind of commentates on this stuff, it's really frustrating. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, some of you may have seen, this is also about John Cookian. I promise there's other people that I, like, watch and have problems with. He's just been incredibly problematic as of lately, so I'm kind of just, like, covering his stuff. I had a subscriber send me some really interesting information about what's going on. So if you follow him on Twitter a while back, I think this was, like, a couple of days ago, he tweeted out that there was a girl who was making all these YouTube videos about being scammed. And this girl was saying that his company took $130 from her, and that she was, like, lying about all of this. He made a video, or he made a tweet, like a tweet thread, basically saying that this girl was a liar, and that she was just doing it to get views, and blah, blah, blah. I am not one to just believe him anymore. I'm past that. I don't just, like, believe everything he says. I don't think I ever will believe anything he says. But that one was interesting to me because at the end of the tweet thread, he basically said, like, this girl has never even tried to order anything from my website. I knew what girl he was talking about instantly. So her name is Yas Hannah, which Hannah is also my name. So I don't know if you guys know my name. Hi. But he was talking about this girl called Yas Hannah who was making these videos basically saying that she was overcharged $130 for these pigments, and then it was like she made like 10 videos about him. Like every day was making a video. I remember finding them and watching them and being like, my mom actually sent me the video because my mom was like, they're making fun of this girl and it's not right. And I was watching it and I was like, oh, that isn't right that people are making fun of her and stuff. But I kind of was watching her videos and she definitely, like, again, I'm not one to believe John Cookian, but this is interesting to me. So she was kind of like, she didn't have any evidence, basically. People kept asking her to, like, blur out her personal information and just show that she at least had purchased. Because the story kind of was, like, a little bit crazy, I guess. She was saying that she ordered only one of the eye pigments. She tried to spend $15 to get an eye pigment, but that the company, that, like, John's company charged her $130, charged her for 5 eye pigments. And then she tried to say that he gave her a refund. It was on a prepaid card. It wasn't on, like, a regular card. She stressed that. And then she said she tried to get the money back. Like, she tried to, like, get all of her money back, but he would only refund her for 4 of them. She got a refund for 4. But then he wasn't even going to send her the other one, but he wasn't going to refund her, which didn't make sense to me because even, like, you could sue someone for that. Like, you can't just, like, not refund you and not send you the product. You can, like, you can't really sue, but you can get the money back somehow. But she wasn't saying she was going to do that. She was, like, fine with that, which was weird to me as well. And then he tweeted all of this stuff about her being a liar. And all of a sudden, all of his videos were gone. Or all of her videos. All of Yas Hannah's videos about John Cookian were just like, whoa. We're just like gone into oblivion. They weren't there anymore. And so that was a little weird to me because I'm sure he sued her or whatever. Like he threatened to sue her or whatever, which I know can be kind of scary. But if you're telling the truth about a situation, you don't really need to be scared of getting sued. Like if he threatened to sue me for my videos, first of all, I have a disclaimer in all of my boxes that say everything is just my opinion and nothing is fact. So he can't really sue me. I'm allowed to talk about whatever I want to talk about. And also, if I was having an issue and I like her and I made a video about that, if what I was saying was true, I wouldn't be getting in a lawsuit. If what he's saying is true, that she lied about the whole thing, then he could probably sue her for like defamation or something like that, like making this huge deal about lying. Essentially, what people are starting to think is that this girl actually did make up this story to, and I don't know what I believe quite yet. I haven't really made up a decision about what I believe about this girl because I'm just not one to trust John Cookian. But I got some DMs from a subscriber. Basically, this girl that I was talking to, a subscriber of mine, found this girl's like Twitter and stuff and was trying to message her and asked her one question. What did she ask her? She literally just said, pretty sure they're like talking to her about how they posted, John Cookian was posting things about her. Oh, the girl said, she said, hey girl, you might want to go watch John's snaps. Pretty sure they're about you. Posted like 10 minutes ago. I don't know how to save snaps. And it showed that the girl saw it, this Yes Hannah girl, and then she blocked her. Blocked the subscriber. Which is kind of weird that you would just block someone who was just trying to like tell you something. Like, I don't know. That was kind of strange. I agreed with the subscriber. I was like, yeah, that's pretty weird that she would just like block you. I'm trying to go at this in like a way that doesn't seem like I'm just trying to slam this girl. But basically my subscriber messaged her a few more times on Instagram and was like, can you just explain to me this? Can you explain to me that? And the girl answered and was like talking back and forth with her and was saying she was like under 18 and all this stuff, which didn't really make sense. And so the way that we kind of, me and the subscriber were talking about it was, it seems like this girl maybe was just trying to get some more views and did actually just make up this whole thing for views. I can't say that with definitive certainty. I don't have the receipts on the situation. I only have what this subscriber sent to me. All I can say, and I think this kind of ties in, you guys know probably that a YouTuber called Naughty, I can't remember, I think that's his name, is like Naughty. He did a review where he reviewed the John Cookian Pigments, and he says he's like not into drama channels, doesn't like the drama. I hate when people say they don't support drama channels and then review Cookian Cosmetics, because he is a drama channel. By buying from him, you are supporting a drama channel. It's the most hypocritical thing you can say, but like whatever. So he did a review and he said that his eyes like were burning from the Cookian Cosmetics thing. Said his eyes like swelled up. He had a really negative reaction to them. And now suddenly he's getting them set to a lab so the lab can test and see if the pigments... I just don't understand why if you're not a drama channel you would do all of that. To me, I worry sometimes with YouTube that people are doing these things to get views and just to be like grow their channel. So this Yes Hannah girl only had about 300 subscribers before this whole John Cookian thing, and now she has a lot more. And I just can't, like, I just can't support, to me, this man is so, like, bad. Like, John Cookian is truly, like, not a good person. And so it frustrates me that people are giving him ammunition to, like, be right. Because now he can be like, oh, well, I was right about this one girl who lied about me, so that means everyone's lying about me. Which isn't true, but that's just how manipulators do things. I love this palette. I don't know. It's just frustrating if she is lying, because it's like you're just undermining everyone who's actually trying to do this so like people can be informed. People like me, who are literally just trying to like let y'all know the shadiness that's going on. So I can't definitively say one way or another if that was a lie or not. And I hope it wasn't. Like, I hope this girl didn't just lie so she could get some, like, subscribers to her channel. All of the videos are down now. I don't think you guys can watch them. Do this. When you put on liquid eyeliner, it's like your whole eye just changes. It's so crazy. Yeah, I feel like that's the only thing about Yes Hannah I wanted to talk about. It's just frustrating if she is lying because, like I said, there are people that are actually getting scammed and actually getting screwed over in this situation. And to pretend to be one of them just so you can get subscribers is kind of shitty. I'm not trying to report. I was shocked that somebody sent me, like, receipts on something because I'm not trying to be, like, a reporter. But I just kind of felt like I should share that with you guys. Because if that's what she is doing, I don't really care about the effects that has on John. I care about the effect it has on other people who are inevitably going to be scammed by this. And now their stories might not be as quickly believed because, like, this one girl decided she wanted to lie just to get some views. It's pretty frustrating. And like I was saying with Natty, it's the same thing. He seems like a very genuine and honest reviewer. But knowing what's going on behind Cucky and Cosmetics, it seems a little convenient and easy for him to get subscribers to capitalize on what people are saying about it, giving you rashes and breaking you out. I think people are seeing that these John Cookian videos get tons of views. So they're kind of trying to, like, hop on the bandwagon of, like, saying how much of a dick he is. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting to see the YouTube community and kind of where things are going. What I do think is interesting is John is now just, like, playing such the victim. Like, he said... He tweeted out, like, everyone thinks that I'm the most evil man on the internet, but I literally spent yesterday baking a cake for my friend and going to the florist to get them flowers for their birthday. Like, congratulations. You baked, good job. You baked a cake. Like, why does that make me think, are you, like, do you think baking, nothing about it made sense to me. You can see how confused I am because it's like, wow, good for you. You baked a cake. Congratulations. You're still scamming people and lying about everything? I don't understand how that makes you suddenly a good person because you baked a fucking cake. I'm really glad, just to kind of summarize everything I've said, because we're getting to the end of the makeup, and my boyfriend's a little annoyed that I decided to do a full beat just to go to the mall. Just to kind of summarize everything. I'm really glad that Tati spoke out and said that he wasn't correct. I kind of wish, as much as I hate it, I kind of wish more beauty influencers would just say, like, he's lying. Because they have so many more subscribers than he does, and they have so much more influence than he does. And I feel like by ignoring him, you're low-key, like, giving him power to just say whatever he wants because you've never denied it. Jaclyn Hill, like, he's claimed so many things about his relationship with Jaclyn. Like, he's claimed that he's had, like, private conversations with her and that they've been, like, close friends for years and, you know, that he doesn't talk to her anymore because she's such a snake, and he makes these awful videos about her. And it just claims he has such a close personal relationship with her that they talk on the phone for hours. Like, he's claimed all of these things for the past couple of years. I just want Jaclyn to come out and say that that's a lie. Like, I just want her to come out and be like, I've never talked to you like that. We've never been close friends. I've never told you my opinion on, like, my Morphe palette. I just want her to come out and be like, you're lying. I want Jeffree to come out and be like, you are lying about these things. These are not true things that you're saying. Which one is this? I'm gonna do that one. I just wish more people felt comfortable speaking on this and kind of exposing what's going on. Kind of like what Tati did by coming forward and saying that he was lying. because now that video is a joke. There's no validity to what he's saying anymore in that video. Nobody is going to believe him anymore when it comes to that video. And I don't know, as much as I hate the attention he gets, I would rather him be debunked every step of the way and have every single video he puts out be told to be a lie. Because as famous as it's going to get him at first, in the long run, that's not going to help his channel grow. I don't know. I'm putting a little bit of that Marc Jacobs gloss on because I'm obsessed. I love it so much. Okay. This came out cute. My makeup really does always come out better when I talk to you guys. I don't know why. It just does. I think that's everything I wanted to say today. I'm sorry if this was kind of a weird one and a sporadic one. I know this isn't like major tea. And I know I said I wasn't going to make another video about John until January, but he's just been pissing me off lately. So I've just felt like it. Like I've just felt the need to talk about it again. Yeah, I feel like that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm sorry if it was weird. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, or just subscribe, or do neither and just watch the video and enjoy it, because I'm honestly just so happy you're here listening to me talk. I'm going to do my hair now, and then I'm going to go to the mall and go Christmas shopping. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. If you have any comments or anything, leave them down below. Yeah, I think that's everything. If you want to talk to me, I have a Twitter now. You can follow me on Twitter. It's at Peace Love, I don't know, what is it? It's at Glow Smoky. It's something. I'll link it down below. I have a Twitter now, though, so you can follow me on Twitter. I don't really tweet anything interesting, though, so sorry. Yeah, I think that's everything. All right, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!